We have two formidable foes coming up in the third window of the FIBA Asia Cup. Those games in Philippine time or Philippine date will be played on the 20th and on the 23rd. So watch out for those. In the meantime, Mezer, also a veteran point guard for Lebanon. No Arakji for the lineup they're using here, but here's Gilas now. Initial stop, and we get our first crack at the basket. Thompson trying to game. Yesterday we wore our whites. That's Lebanon in their white jerseys. Mato showing some range. That guy played for UConn in Division 1 in the States. Also played in the NBA. Had some time with the Los Angeles Lakers. He checks that shot. Lebanon on the run. They turn it over. That's going to go back to Gilas. Way to bounce back and recover for Gilas after that big block on that Tamayo shot. The Philippines did not give up. We were top. Now, again, a brand new chance to score our first points of the game. Thompson. Fajardo will try from the outside, no good. Chumar yesterday finished with 12 points and 7 rebounds as well. Mezer, two-man game with Mato. He's got Ramos on him. Had to stop, kick it out. And another miss. So scoring has been slow to start this game for both teams actually. But only Lebanon is on the board. Now Brownlee, I wonder if he's going to be more assertive in the first quarter because he was very passive yesterday. But JB setting up, moving that ball around. Tamayo still could not get Gilas on the board. But Brownlee with a big offensive rebound. And he gets his first 2 points of the game. JB, throughout the first half yesterday, only had 1 point. He did not even take a single attempt from the field. But immediately becomes the first man to score points in this game against Lebanon. And if you're a Gilas fan, if you're a Brownlee fan, maybe even a Ginebra fan, you're gonna love that start for JB and you expect to see more from him. But it's Lebanon's turn to score. They throw the ball away. Excellent defense we're seeing so far from Gilas. It's not that obvious, but I'm sure Coach Tim is... Two apiece. Almost 3 minutes having been played here in Doha. Fajardo working his way underneath. Chunmar. The turnaround, the fall away doesn't work. Matok with the board. Lebanon, it's Mezer. Going to Matok with a jam. And that is a classic Lebanon give and go. Pardon me, it's Ater Majok. And he gets on the board with that jam. Brownlee sizing up a defender. No good, they get it back. This perhaps is an experiment also on what positions can work for Gilas with this starting unit of Chumar. Well, he's easily the 5 or the center in this lineup. But then Brownlee and Tamayo almost interchangeable in that 3 and 4 position. As well as, Thompson and Ramos both can be considered combo guards with experience playing the point. And I guess Scotty has experience playing as a big as well. You know how he gets rebounds, he gets the put back and 2 points that time. 4-all, Philippines, Lebanon. Second game of Gilas Pilipinas in the second Doha International Cup. A pocket tournament. The stop, recovered, eventually taken away, and a foul was whistled. That's going to be Gilas basketball, but I believe Lebanon looking for a call there. Coach Tim Cohn on your screens. Well, both coaches a bit confused at what happened. Leading from the sidelines for Lebanon is Coach Miodrag Perisic. It's Fajardo. Oh, what a move! Well, could not finish though. Unfortunate miss for June Mar. 5.5 to play in the first. Manchok looking at his options, wants to test the Kraken's defense. Turned around off the glass, no good. Scotty another rebound. For Thompson, that's rebound number 2. Inside, Brownlee could not score. Ball is loose, taken by Tamayo. Another chance for Gilas, Pilipinas. It's Thompson attacking by Ramos. What a big one. And it's now Gilas' turn to run. Also blocked, but fouled was Brownlee. He's going to head to the line for a pair. From the players. The Gilas bench asking for a technical foul on Manchok as he complains on that foul called on him. But actually excellent defense we're seeing from both sides, both teams. There were transition attacks from both teams, but no giving up from either side on defense, and they were able to get the stops. Eventually a foul called on Manchok, and that sends Brownlee to the line. Looks like there's going to be a challenge. Check that. No challenge for Coach Perisic. JB to the line. The lone point that he scored in the first half of earlier's game was a free throw. This time, however, has 3 points. And Gilas Pilipinas takes their first taste of the lead as they're up now 7-4 or 8-4 after that free throw. And a timeout requested now with 4:53 left in the opening quarter. A low-scoring game so far. Back inside Qatar University gym for the continuation of Gilas' second game. We're up against Lebanon, and there was a little bit of a glitch in the score earlier. It did say 8-4, but the official score is 6-4. So yes, this is the first taste of Gilas of the lead. We get another stop. It's Scotty with rebound number 3. He's pushing the basketball. Ginebra connection would not work though, as that pass was broken up by Zaydoun. Coach Tim Cohn still working with that same starting unit that he had. No subs yet, so that means it's Junmar, it's Scotty, Dwight, Carl Tamayo, and Kabayan JB. Where do they go? Brownlee. So lots of time on a shot clock. JB attacks. The kick out to Thompson. 3 from the left side does not work. Fajardo could not get the roll. Rebound taken by Lebanon. They're on the run. They'll try their version of a 3, but they will miss as well. And a foul called on Lebanon. Only their second team foul. Outside shots not working for the Lebanese. They're 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Well, Gilas is also 0 for 3, and that's why this game is low scoring. All in all, Lebanon is 2 for 11 from the field. Gilas, after that miss, is 2 for 14. But the putback there we've gotten an advantage in offensive rebounding and the putbacks. The hustle, the effort working the Filipinos' way. Almost an escape, but a foul called. Tamayo will be built for that one. There was that push on Hadidyan. Gerard Hadidyan, who scored 10 points and grabbed 4 boards in Lebanon's loss earlier to Egypt. Manchok, his second try for a 3 does not work still. And another rebound for Scotty Thompson. He's had a handful of rebounds already. The looper for Dwight couldn't get it to go. Mizer leading the break. Sets up a teammate, but the defense was there. They had to recalibrate their attack. Now they go to what they feel was an advantage that Hadidyan had against Ramos, but a misconnection between the two Lebanese bigs ends up as a turnover for substitutions for Gilas as AJ Edu checks in for Carl Tamayo. AJ Edu yesterday had a solid performance as he had just 6 points but did grab 10 rebounds in his return to the Gilas lineup after missing the entire 2024. But a turnover will start the stat sheet for Edu. There's the block though. Good recovery. Brownlee open court. Goodbye. You have to love the effort of AJ Edu. Turned the ball over, made sure he got it back with the block. And then Brownlee finishing on the other side. Lebanon still unable to hit from deep. Here's Gilas again. Ramos. Oh, that was an air ball for Dwight. You don't see that every day. Lebanon will try again. And that's the first 3 of the game. A conversion coming from Karim Zainoun. Thompson is open. He takes it. Gilas still empty from beyond the arc. Lebanon running again. Zainoun bothered by the defense, but Majok with a putback jam. Ten to 9. 5 straight points for Lebanon. Brings them back to within 1. Here's Fajardo drawing the attention of the defense. Brownlee could have been fouled a couple of times finally, as some players have played the entire first quarter. Ramos gets the inbound. Here's Dwight. Ramos still unable to get his first 2 points of the game. Another shot from deep. Lebanon looking for a foul after a 7-0 run. About half a minute left in the opening period. Brownlee creating separation, and that's his money maker. Don't give him space 10 to 15 feet from the basket because that's gonna go in for JB. Brownlee now with 8. 5 seconds between shot and game clocks. 2-man game. Mizer, Majok. That will result in free throws for Lebanon. Edu will no longer moves and changes perhaps in this game. Again, we thank you for joining us as we bring you action from the second Doha International Cup in an early whistle. Okay, so now Gilas has Amos, Oftana. They have Kiambao, Edu, and Nusam on the floor. A miss from inside. Edu gets it back. Oftana, one of the best three-point shooters in the PBA right now. Kiambao, one of the best talents who have yet to hit or reach the PBA, playing internationally currently. And a violation called on Gilas. On that screen by Edu, the referee called that extension, called the foul on AJ. One thing we're wondering is if we're gonna see Jamie Malonzo suit up. Yesterday, did not see action. Still waiting for his return to Gilas, as he also nursed an injury for a stretch of 2024. Lebanon hitting, extending their lead. The three-point shot just refusing to fall in for the Philippines. We might need that weapon eventually. That would obviously open up a Narnia of opportunities for the Philippines. Will they count that? They wave it off. But the foul still called on Aftana. 15-12, the lead for Lebanon. Look at this move. Top basketball sense, but Arakji unavailable for this particular tournament. Edu asking for that basketball. Aftana still could not break the slump from beyond the arc. Philippines now 0 for 6 from three-point range. Khalil working against Calvin. Well, the three falls in for Lebanon, and that has created some separation for the Lebanese. They now go up by 6 points, the biggest lead that they've had in this game so far. Almost another turnover for Gilas. Again, we did mention they had 20 turnovers against Qatar, and that gave them some difficulty, some trouble. They don't get back, and they allow Lebanon to an easy layup, but there is a whistle. It's like the basket, that layup doesn't count. And perhaps that's also why Gilas just stopped playing. They didn't even chase the Lebanese players then. They knew it was bound to be a turnover. Oh, but also a turnover on the other side for Gilas, as a shot clock violation is whistled. Coach Tim visibly unhappy with what he's seeing from his players so far. Jumper doesn't work. And Gambao trying to rally his teammates as they fallen behind by 6. The biggest deficit that the Philippines have faced in this game. We got a long ways to go, but you don't want to play catch up and wait for the fourth quarter, just like what happened in the game against Qatar. Amos turns it over. Lebanon on the run, taking it to the other side. No go. Counter attack. Kiambao or Amos waits for some teammates. Wisely does so. Snooze up. Offensive foul. Easy call for the referee to make. But Gilas Pilipinas has been stuck at 12 points. We haven't scored a single point here in the second quarter. Bailout 3, no go. Edu, skies high for the rebound. And Newsome trying to push it. Kiambao. No foul whistle. There was on that shot by KQ. So he'll head to the line as Samaha will be billed for that personal. Chance for Gilas to score their first point in the second quarter. It's been too long of a drought. 4 minutes and 11 seconds have gone by in the second period without a point for Gilas. It stays that way as Kiambao misses the first free throw. Kevin Kiambao against Qatar finished with 7 points and 5 rebounds, very decent contributions. And he also scores the first point of the Philippines in the second quarter. Justin Brownlee already back in the game. Coached him hoping to get some spark from the naturalized Pinoy. Lebanon looking for options. They go inside. Hadidian with the towering defense of Edu made it difficult for him to get anything. But Oftana's having some difficulty. Edu needs to cross. He finally does so. Newsome. It's Kiambao who is fouled along the baseline. Somehow will give up that personal again. And Kevin Kiambao, if you saw him play for the NU Bullpups in high school, he was a 4, maybe even a 5, but he has transitioned so well, so seamlessly, can play practically almost all 5 positions. One of the brightest young stars from the Philippines, making waves in the global scene of basketball region. We're seeing a lot of Filipinos raise our flag so proudly and so mightily. Oftana slices through the defense, gets it off the glass. So some life being shown by the Philippines. Halfway through the second quarter, Gilas only down by 3. Majok, the handoff. Good defense for Newsome, but a foul is whistled on him. I thought Query had nowhere to go and he was locked up by Newsome, but the foul called on Nunu. This was the drive and the lefty finish by Oftana over the tall and talented defender in Atero Majok. Something that we Filipinos have to be proud of, and it's also a testament to how much we love the game of basketball and how much we love our national team. As a big block there made by Gilas. However, on the putback, a foul called. Look at this. Guess who? It's Scotty Thompson rising high for the block. But was the foul called on that? It looked like Scotty had all ball, and that's why he was asking for a review. But again, going back to the point earlier, it just shows you how crazy Filipinos are about basketball and about our national team, Gilas Pilipinas. In the broad sense of it, this game has little to no bearing on future competitions and the bigger battles for Gilas ahead. But here we still are, awake at almost 12 midnight, just hoping to get a win from our national team, and Calvin Oftana helping us get there as he drains the first triple of the Philippines in this game. Machok will test Fajardo. The last time that Ater Machok and Lebanon were in town to play a couple of tune-up games, as Brownlee, wow, saw an opening, just took it to the rack. Justin Noipi, he's playing on a different level here in the first half as compared to how he did in the first half against Qatar. Only had 1 point, but Brownlee now has broken double digits with 12 points already. Check that, that's 10 points for JB. But the lead back with the Philippines after being scoreless in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Gilas with a major rally. The 3 from Oftana and the transition throwdown for Justin Brownlee. Loving the reactions from now with 3:28 left in the first half. Let's see if we can extend this rally that we're on. JB, a three for Brownlee. Second triple for Gilas. We were struggling so badly, we missed our first 6 attempts. But we've made the last 2, and now Gilas on top by 4. Lebanon looking to answer. A turnover forced by the Filipinos. We will get possession once again with 3:04 left in the second. Momentum has completely swung towards the side of the Philippines. Here's Brownlee again. He's got the hot hand for the Philippines right now. JB, it's now Majok defending him. Brownlee thought about it again, slices the defense, goes all the way. 2 more points for Brownlee. He's got 15. And the lead of Gilas is now at its highest of 6 points. Impeccable run from the Philippines. Mezer zigzagging. Hadidyan finally breaks the silence of the Lebanese as he hits a 3-pointer. Gerard Hadidyan again had 10 points yesterday in their loss against Egypt. Trying to resuscitate Lebanon, but there's nothing they can do to stop Brownlee. However, he missed there. That should stay with the Philippines. It does. That was almost down for Brownlee. But still, what a way to bounce back for JB, who only had 1 point in the first half yesterday. Look at this. Now, we're finally seeing... I believe we're finally seeing Troy Rosario on the court. Looks like that's Jamie Malonzo. That's Jamie Malonzo on the court now, making his Gilas return after a long time away as he nursed an injury. Gets the rebound, immediately making impact and helping out his team, our nation. Gilas, another crack at it. Brownlee looking to take Hadidyan 1-on-1. Brownlee missing, rebound Majok. Khalil pushing it for Lebanon. They wait for teammates. They reset with Mezer. But Hadidyan, he was claiming he got pushed. That's why he didn't get that pass. But their complaints fall on deaf ears, and the Philippines get possession once again. 1.5 minutes remaining. Brownlee. It's now with Thompson. Scotty. It's Oftana again who will try. Thompson on the putback. Still no. But that's rebound number 8 for Thompson as a throwdown on the other side for Lebanon. Karim Artel with that dunk that will make the highlights, with Gilas still up by 1. They're trying to get it to Fajardo. A foul on the entry pass that will send Fajardo to the free throw line. Both teams already in penalty. Substitutions for Lebanon. Well, seems like that's the last foul to give. My apologies, that's the last foul to give for Lebanon. Brownlee again, stopped by Majok. They want Fajardo down low. He's denied. They go instead to Oftana, who hits the 3 to beat the shot clock. That was huge for Calvin Oftana. His second triple, the third for Gilas. Down to the last 20 seconds of the first half. And Lebanon will try to take the last attempt of this quarter. They attack the lob. Good connection. There's a foul too. So Hadidyan, they've been looking for him, and he's showing us why. He's been providing for Lebanon in this game. Hadidyan now with 8. Great connection there. Here's Lebanon at the line. Unable to complete the three-point play. Brownlee rushing. Thompson could not beat the clock.